Hi, I'm Moncho. I'm an artist from Mexico City. As a Mexican artist working in the United States, I have been interested in ethnicity and how like certain colors and patterns have evolved through times, and how people who will refer to my paintings as Mexican because of how colorful they are. Painting was a way of expressing myself, or in a way I couldn't express probably verbally, or even expressing my emotions. Something that I like about some of my paintings is that I can rotate the painting, and it will give you a completely different experience. When I tilt the painting, it really changes the perception and the feeling of the painting. I like the idea of being able to tilt the canvas when I'm working on it, because it gives me different perspectives. Sometimes I have the painting in one position and it feels more like probably like a figure in the middle, like an abstract, or kind of like, it feels more like the energy of a figure in a place. And then I turn the painting and it looks more like a landscape. It has that potential of change, which is also referring to my potential of changing as a human being. Well, there's a big difference between the geometric work and the loose and expressionist painting, but they're complementary. The geometric has more of peaceful, more of contemplating and enjoy, versus the expressionist that has and you're like more in a party and like high vibration, that kind of movement, and 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 also like that high vibration can also express frustration, anger, like it's not just like happiness and joy, it's like we have all these emotions in order for us to live this life. It's a very unique experience because when you see a just like a white canvas, you see an infinity of possibilities. I will usually like start connecting with the canvas by painting the background red, which I like because it kind of gives me different tones and different lights to my painting. So that's like my first contact with the canvas. I don't make any sketches or draw something beforehand. I keep the image from the day before kind of in my mind. I usually start with triangles, like that's how I start like building the geometrical paintings. Triangles, and with fading the triangles. Sometimes they will start like growing. Sometimes the triangles start like shrinking, and then I might probably continue with half circles. Again, it might probably be like expanding or contracting, and then lines. Each brush stroke will take me to the next brush stroke. And I don't think about the colors that I'm adding, I just feel the colors. Abstraction and subconscious figuration means that the painting itself, like it's not a figurative painting, like it's not referring to a specific figure or form. So it's completely abstract, but our mind configurates a form, and our mind is trying to see a form in order to identify and probably to feel safe. People, when they see the paintings, like, oh, I see You know, I see a clown and I see a fish, so that's what I like for people to experience in my paintings, is that they can freely see what's going on in their minds, even though when they're seeing and experiencing my paintings, I think even though they're going outside, they're actually going inside. So when people experience my geometric work for the first time, what I want them to experience is themselves. I want people to feel free. I want people to feel that freedom sometimes we don't experience. Just pick one and feel free to navigate and go really, really give yourself the opportunity and in time to travel all the way in one painting. I have come to a point where my essence and my pure essence just flows into my paintings, and that's why now I don't think much about what I'm going to paint. I just paint and let it happen.